back on the inside. Whatever it is, my opponent has to start the process of getting back to his scarf hold. Okay, you'll see a lot of Jiu-Jitsu guys that play this position, scarf hold, and this position back and forth. You know, and those kind of milk this for points. Okay, so when I get back to this position, I gotta take advantage of getting my elbow to the mat in this position here. Okay, so all my side control system all kind of works the same. I'm going to get this across and go across the lapel in this position. This is going to kind of act as a base. Okay? That's not letting me come too far forward. So this is going to be here. Go ahead and grab the top one. Here, and I'm kind of playing deep here. Okay? Now I get my effective bridge, get my feet close to my hips. Okay? I'm going to stand. You can stand back. Okay? So you get your feet close to your hips, and you're just going to bridge up. Okay? Now what he's going to do, he's going to use his first side control escape and get his hips underneath my hips. Okay? So now his hips underneath my hips, I'm sitting on top of him. Okay? Now all he's going to do is push me right over. Nope. So we're playing. My opponent is doing everything correctly. Okay? He has his underhook, and he feels I'm getting my base, so he switches his hips. Okay? Now he switches his hips. I got his skin. I get my elbow to the mat. Okay? I get my elbow to the mat, and I grab my opponent's belt. This is how I do it. Okay? I grab my opponent's belt to really secure the position. I bring this hand over, and I come across the throat in this position here. So my whole game is making my opponent uncomfortable. I don't want my opponent to relax in a valuable position. I don't want him to just chill right here and think he's won the fight. Okay? And what I definitely don't want to see you guys do is I hate when I see people do this. This is just like, to me, this is like, okay, you got side control, but I'm not going to let you down. You know, just kind of give up on yourself. Here and here. Okay? So even if he has this leg down, I can still going to take advantage of getting this hand on the mat. So I get my effective bridge, and I come here. Okay, now, when I sit my hips back down, I'm going to get my hips underneath him. Okay? So I got to kind of slide his hips underneath me, and now I'm going to use his outside leg as a kicker. Okay? So his hips are underneath me, he's sitting on top of me. He's still controlling the position, or that's what he thinks. And I'm going to use this leg as a kicker. And come back to the top position. Okay? Same thing, side control, he gets his elbow down in the mat, comes across, gets his effective bridge. I realize what he's doing. I switch, and in this position, I'm already trapped. I'm already trapped in this position. He uses his effective bridge, pushes me up. Boom, he gets his hips underneath me. Okay, now he has his hips underneath me, keeps that elbow to the mat, uses his outside leg as a kicker, and just kicks. Okay. Okay. Just like control. She escapes. She has control of this arm. Sometimes I'll get across, guys. He has really good control. Because my whole game from here is going to have to be getting him to let go of this arm. So I can get this to the mat, okay? So what I'll try to do is I'll try to make him get his base back. Okay, so I go here, and he gets his base, and I escape my elbow back to the inside. Because he had to reach out for base, or else he's going to possibly get rolled and on the street hit his head. Okay? I'm going to come across in the forearm position. Okay? I get my feet tight, and I'm going to bridge up and set my hips back on top. Okay? So don't be afraid to do this slow. The same way we did the twister position by kicking through. Okay? I kick through, I use my outside leg. And come back to the top. This is the simplest one, guys, and to me it requires the most amount of sensitivity. And you can really, really catch a beat on your opponent if he's on top by playing this side control escape a lot. So as soon as he switches his hips with that elbow to the mat, and if he has any kind of game whatsoever, he's going to know that you're going for an escape, and he's going to start making mistakes. Here you pull him back to the guard, get the side control. One of them's going to work. All right, guys, back to your partner.